Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Brad, this is Firewood at the Furnace, and today is going to be a little bit of woodyard maintenance day. The wife Valerie is coming over to continue splitting on these rounds that we cut up last week. We're going to get all this wood behind me stacked up today and try to keep up with her as she's splitting, but we also need to take care of the woodyard. The grass is too high and we're getting a little out of control here. I don't consider myself an OCD person, but I like to keep things somewhat neat looking and as organized as possible. So today I'm gonna get out the lawnmower, I'm gonna get out the string trimmer, we're gonna clean up around these piles of wood, these stacks of wood, and get this wood yard looking the way I like it. So stick with us and we'll be right back. All right, so Val's getting going on the splitting. We've got about 4 face cords already stacked. I got caught up to her with what she had split so far, so I'm gonna let her start getting ahead of me again. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna start cleaning up this wood yard here between the rows. So you see I got a lot of cookies and chunks just laying here. I wanna get all this stuff picked up. We'll move some stuff around so we can get all this mowed. So let's go right now while she's splitting. We're gonna clean this part of the yard up and get it mowed. Here we go. All right, so we got that little part of the yard cleared out so that we don't tear up the mower when we come in. But I'm walking over here to the neighbor's house because there's an addition to the farm here. And I think you're gonna get a kick out of them. You guys remember Sonny and Cher, right? Well, this is the Sonny and Cher that you never met, but they're pretty cute. And they just arrived here the other day on the hill at Principio. So I want you to check them out. Here's Sonny and Cher. I'm showing the kids the mini horses. That's Sonny and Cher.
Go over there and see Brad. That's Sonny.
Hi, Sonny. I saw you running. His hair just like
Oh, yeah, he's a wild man. He's got an afro.
Buddy.
And that's Cher.
Are they full grown?
Yep. That's a little girl.
What made you get these?
I lost my mind.
Yeah. He's a little timid, isn't he?
He's just, he's just kind of checking things out here new.
I gotta bring the kids over and see you. And you. How old are they?
5 and 3. I think he's the 5-year-old and she's the 3-year-old.
So that's the biggest she'll get?
They're full grown. And they are horses, they aren't ponies.
Oh, really?
Their DNA is a horse.
All right, so that's Sonny and Cher. We got to get back over here to the other side of the fence because I can guarantee you, I'd wager money that Valerie is wondering where the help went. So let's get back over here and get back to work. All right, well, it's after lunchtime. We just took a break and had some sloppy joe that my mom made for us up top there. Val's still running the splitter. We've got about almost 6 face cords stacked right now, so 2 full cords. The pile of maple seems to be never ending, but we're chipping away at it. So we got a couple more hours we can work here. We're gonna keep on rolling. All right, we're gonna wrap it up today. That pile of maple is bottomless. We split 2.5 full cords of wood and got it stacked today. So that was a huge victory. A lot of work done in the yard today. Plus we got it cleaned up a little bit. I'm just gonna walk you around and show you what we got accomplished today. So this is where the morning started. We started stacking right here this morning. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a little bit over here. Start of the 9th face cord. This is what's left of the maple pile. It just seems never to end. We got a little bit of poplar here, walnut, and ash down there, and we'll have this side of the yard cleaned up. But I got a lot of trimming done and a lot of mowing done. This part of the yard looks way better than it did before. Looks pretty nice in here, actually. It's like my domain down in here, where I come for my rest and relaxation. But anyway, Val was a huge help once again. She worked nonstop. And here's the pallets that I brought in a couple weeks ago. And I see a couple of you guys are starting to put pallets in between your stacks so you don't have to do the crisscross bookends. And I've got enough pallets to do that with, and I think it'll save me some time. So I think after I get done this second row, which we're getting to the near the end of, when I start the 3rd row, I think I'm gonna try that out. But this lane here is just my shorts and my crotches and the nasty stuff. So I'll get this split up eventually and put it in another tote like we have here. And then this will all be cleaned up nicely again. So thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you next time. Have a great week, everybody.